Reading helps us understand this world and our place within it. The written word contains our collective perceptions, thoughts of our surroundings, and all our idiosyncrasies. Since the advent of the internet, the freedom to explore our written world has amplified. But at a certain point, we can become inundated with information and lose our connection to it. To make content meaningful, you need context. Context is a new application to help you better understand the written word. It algorithmically curates an article you read with additional, personalized media content. Context works on any tablet device with a built-in 3D camera. It recognizes you using eye-tracking sensors and facial recognition. When you first use the app, Context will ask you to provide some information, such as your browser history and social network connections. This information will help Context create a more tailored reading experience from the start. Through your personal data, Context understands the type of stories you enjoy and will populate articles to get you started. The next step is to train Context to respond to the way you interact with additional story content. Context uses eye tracking and your gestural feedback to figure out what type of information you want to pay attention to. It is continuously learning by comparing these data points over time and against other user profiles. Context creates a personal learning ecosystem, inviting you to explore new and meaningful information. And the system is responsive to you. If you don't like something, let it know. Over time, you won't have to. Meet Trent. He's been using Context for the past 6 months. Context learned that Trent liked having a more visually dynamic and media-focused representation of the articles he was reading. Context also noticed that he was more engaged when content flowed into the article, rather than when he was relying on cues from the margins. Using facial recognition, Context identifies Sarah as a previous user and adjusts the article based on her preferences and data. She tends to focus on the main narrative. She only breaks that flow when she sees something she really connects with. Context understands and provides additional content for her to explore on her own time frame. No matter how you enjoy content, Context will bring a new understanding to what you read. We read every day. Make it meaningful. Context. Read between the lines.